So it's Daddy's turn to shoot the brand new gun we got at the bunker, and honestly, this is a big gun, and it's really good. I really like this one, and I think Dad likes this one too because he shot this. He shot this before me, before we started this video. This is his second time. When we started the video, it was my first time shooting it, and I honestly think it's really a good gun. It shoots just like the rifle, but maybe a little lighter than a kickback, but it has a little kick to it, but it's not a really heavy one. So, that's a good gun. What do you think, Dad?
I love it. This thing's fun. This thing's real. Hey YouTube. So, like I promised the other day, I didn't include it in the last video. I wanted to show you a little bit about this Sub 2K Gen 2. The Keltek runs a Glock 17 magazine, 30 rounds, and I've been told that the breakdown of this is fairly easy, so we're going to give it a shot. So, fully extended, this is what we have. Not a very long gun. I got the buttstock all the way to the back, the last position, which is okay for Logan, so I'll keep it there. I'll prove to you that the gun is safe. Magazine's out, and you can look right down the barrel. Alright, so it is locked and safe. But to break it down, we're going to extend the barrel out. And first things first, they say to drop the bolt and go ahead and take the buttstock off first. So I'm going to do that. It says it comes out from left to right. It's just a little pin here. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and take that out. I guess the first time you do it, it's a little more difficult. There it goes. So that's the pin, comes out from left to right. And I'll go ahead and hold the spring forward as I take my little pin out. Alright, so nothing's going to come shooting back at you, but once you take that little pin out, you can go ahead and slide the buttstock off, and the locking clip comes off as well. And then from this point, you can just bring your charging handle back and capture recoil spring there. Then your handle itself comes sliding out, and then the bolt. And it goes back in a specific way as well, but the bolt is in two pieces. The front part of the bolt, where the firing pin is, kind of just slides off like a puzzle piece from the back part, which is just a big hunk of steel. Right? And then that's it. That's all you have to do. You get the bolt out, and then you can retract the handle, and you can clean down the barrel. Right? Which I've done earlier. So I cleaned it up pretty nice. It wasn't easy taking it apart the first time, but this time was a little bit easier. Now that I knew what to expect, I watched a YouTube video to make sure I was doing it properly. Putting it back is pretty much a reverse order of putting it in. So we'll extend the barrel, lock it in, and you do everything kind of in reverse order. So you put the bolt back together like a puzzle piece, like so, and they tell you what you need to do is you need to feed that in. There's a flat part here, and that has to be pointed in the up direction when you're sliding it in, because then what you're able to do is you're able to turn the gun upside down and put your charging handle back in place, which also doesn't seem like the easiest task, but it was easier before. Is it the up position or is it the down position? Let's see. Maybe it's the down. I think it's the down position. Sorry. So that slides in like so. That's it. And then the charging handle goes back in, and then you can kind of lock it in place. It's not going to go anywhere just yet. You go ahead and put your spring in, back in like so. Then your buttstock goes back over like so. And this is where you can make sure you have it on the size you want it. And you can bring your bolt forward now. Oops. There you go. You bring your bolt back forward like so. Oh, that fell out. It's a learning curve. Definitely a learning curve. And this goes in like so. This part looks tricky. This is the spring-loaded, this is where the lock comes in, and this is also the area where you adjust your size. And this goes in upside down. Am I upside down? No, I was right. Like so. And that just goes in like so. And you got to push the handle into the spot you want it, and then you got to kind of, this is where I stood it up so that I could get my buttstock screw lined up so that I could put that back in, coming right to left. Takes a little maneuvering, but there it goes. And we are locked and loaded. And that's all she wrote. Fully functional again. And it locks in place. It's supposed to lock in place. I don't think I put it on cockeye, did I? Well, it locks in place. Trust me, it'll lock in place. Unless I forgot a piece, which I don't think I did. Nope. But, all in all, I had an unbelievable time shooting it. I don't know how useful or not useful that was. Beautiful shooter. I had a blast with it. Logan had an absolute blast with it. I can't wait to take it back downrange again and fire some more rounds through it. It was that much fun. I'll have to take that off again and find out why that's not clicking back into place. But anyway, all in all, this is my new favorite little toy. the Keltek Sub 2000 Gen 2. Made in the USA. Cocoa, Florida. 40 Smith & Wesson. It was an amazing time downrange. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys get something out of taking this apart. I do have front hand grip for it. I'm not in love with this front hand grip because of the wiggle, but if I'm going to stand and shoot, that wiggle's not going to bother me. And I'm going to try and get this red dot sight lined up a little better on it than we had it yesterday. But that was it, guys. I hope you liked it. And if you have any questions, or if you have any comments or any suggestions about making this thing a little tacked out a little bit better, I did see that there's a handguard that you can get that rotates so that you can put your optics or whatever on it, and you can fold it back up without it being stuck up here. Or there are optics clamps that swing out. So I'm looking into a couple of those things. I'm also looking to take this front sight post comes off. In the Gen 1 it was plastic. This one's steel. And it unscrews up here in the front, and I can put a muzzle brake on here, which is another thing I might get for this. Tack it up a little bit, make it a little cooler. And needless to say, I think I'll start reloading 40 Smith & Wesson. All right, so that'll do it for tonight, and I'll talk to you guys later. Shoot 'em straight.